So I thought I'd do a review on my setup here. So the bike is a Norco Torrent S1 hardtail, and it's pretty well equipped, almost all stock. The only thing I've added on here is, well, the accessories, but the seat, and I changed, well, the pedals. It didn't come with pedals, but I put on the RXT clipless. When I ran New Zealand, I rode flat chrome egg pedals there. So bike is pretty well equipped. It's 32 on the front, 5210 on the back. Gives me lots of range for a lot of steep climbs. I took this almost identical setup to New Zealand and did over 1,600 kilometers on it. The only thing that's different is the tires. I ran with knobby neck super walls, the higher there, and they worked unbelievable. I had zero flats and that. So anyways, in the back I've got a divide, Oldman mountain divide with a through axle mount. Different than my New Zealand one, I had a Thule which just clamped onto the frame itself, and surprisingly enough, it held up really well. And quite frankly, I overloaded it, I'm sure. And so, yeah, here Ortlieb bags. I had a little bit of a different bag in New Zealand. In there is my clothing and stuff like that. Top here is my tent and my sleeping bag. It's probably the only way I could figure out. I don't know if I should be putting my tent and my sleeping bag together or not. And then on the other side, another pannier where all my food and my cooking stuff and all that goes as well. Down here, so the middle chrome bag. This is pretty much where all of my electronic charging stuff goes, and cables and wires. And I've got some extra food in the back there as well. And the bottom one is where I have all my tools, some spare lube, extra links, and all that kind of stuff to make sure that I'm on the road. And of course, in this country, bear spray is important and that. So the front, I've got these Tailfin fork mounts. They've worked really well. I picked them up specifically for New Zealand and really like that. So I just put water bottles on the back end just so I've got more wheel radius turning and that. So electrolytes in the one, clear water in the back in the other one. And then this bag here is my rain gear and my puffy jacket and that. And then on this side is my sleeping pad, and I've got a small little towel and my bug net and stuff like that. So front cockpit, the orange bag is where my pillow goes, and yeah, it's just a couple other accessories in that. So, and then yeah, and then so I'm running these Vision Aero bars. Took them to New Zealand, really liked them. Don't spend a lot of time in the dropper just because I'm looking and that, but when there's a decent wind and you want to make up a little bit of time, it's comfortable to get in there, but also adds a lot more real estate, just that knife way. My front cables aren't impeded by the bag that I've got up there too now. So then I got another little feed bag here. This is where my one GoPro goes. Other feed bag in here, sunscreen, my phone, and my glasses. And then up here is spare batteries for my GoPros and a bunch of snacks and stuff like that for when I'm on the go. And then I've got this light that I readjust once I need it, but works pretty handy, very versatile and stuff like that. So yeah, this Wahoo Element Roam, really love this thing now that I figured out how to get rid of all the noises and all that it makes for every climb. But this has been really solid, really good. Chose this one because over Garmin, because Garmin and I have a love-hate relationship sometimes. I love their inReach, which I have that, but any other Garmin I've had issues with and that. So, but this has been really good. And then what else is there? yeah, just carry another spare little light there just in case I need it. And then a spare tube in there. Oh, and I also got a spare tube in my front bag there as well. So packing 2, and patches and plugs and all that. Well, that's stuff. My bike setup, and then I pack along this Thule hydration pack here. I have really started to like this one. The only thing I didn't like at first was the valve piece. It was a screw one, and then I just picked up this one here. It's an actually well, it's branded Dakin, but I think it's made by another company and that. So yeah, so in this here I carry, well, 2.5 liters of water. So in total I'm carrying 4.5 liters of water. This route's not so bad because there's water, lots of water all over. And my sensitive electronics like my drone and my digital camera and that when I'm carrying that. So anyways, yeah, so that's the bike setup. Pretty happy with it, really comfortable, lots of range. And some might ask why I don't go with a seat bag and that, but I really like the dropper post. It's an XL light bike. I'm 6'3", and being able to get on and off the bike with the dropper, as well as lots of steep gradients. I like doing as much single track bike packing as I can, and it's quite handy to have that. So yeah, and this is my view. Not too shabby. Eastern border of British Columbia, and over those hills is Alberta.